Hey people, what's up? नहीं actually मुझे आज ऐसे नहीं करना. I want to do something new. I want to copy Abhishek sir. I just want to tease him with this. So what? How does Abhishek sir come? Okay, I cannot do this, but he enters the frame and then he says, "Hey people, this is Abhishek, master teacher of physics at Vedantu." कैसे है मेरे प्यारे प्यारे बच्चों की जिंदगी? Yay! Did I do it good? Did I do it good? Please tell me that, people. I want to know, yaar. Did I did good? Good mimic of Mr. Abhishek sir. Tell me. Oh my God. यहाँ पे हो गया पोपट मेरा पोपट हो गया सर की क्लास की एक्टिंग करने के चक्कर में. I just actually like forgot to mute this. So people, a very warm welcome. I cannot be Abhishek sir. I'm Bhawna ma'am. So let me just be in my way. A very warm welcome to all the beautiful people out there. I hope so you guys are doing great, fabulous, fantabulous, splendid, whatever the positive and super word you can think of. You guys are feeling that right now because I just feel that you guys are super awesome. So if you're awesome, how can you be feeling any less than awesome any moment of the day? And this is why I always come up with this. All the beautiful people must be doing really great. Now, people, just give me that quickly. That how are you guys doing? What's up going on in your life? Is it going good? Is it going not good? Is it going great? Is it going super great? I would like to know everything and anything about you. So, people, what's up? I'm reading your chats now. Maria is there, Mayank is there, Rashmeet is there. Hi, people. Hi, Michelle. Always being there. So sweet of you guys. It's really matters a lot. I'm telling you, it really matters a lot that you guys always come up for the session and you're always for us. Because as much as a teacher is important for a student is as much important for a teacher. And you guys are super important for me. So, people, today's session is about what? Is it about decide, commit, focus, and succeed? That is about our life. We need to take this thing kind of a stuff. This is the follow-up path we have to take forever and anything in our life. We have to decide what we want. We have to commit to our purpose. If we do lose our focus, everything is gone. And if we do not, we are definitely to be on the path of succession. And with this, we are going to start with the third law of motion. That is the topic of today's class. We are going to rock the third law. And I'm telling you, today's class is going to be super fun. Because obviously, Bhavna ma'am is super fun, man. Just kidding. Just taking it. It's what it's called. Apne muh miya mittu banna. Yeah, sometimes it has to be there. You have to praise yourself because you have to. तुम नहीं करोगे तो मुझे करना पड़ेगा ना. Just kidding, people. Just kidding. I hope you guys are doing great and we are going to do the third law. So if you have anything that you wanted to ask this or you just want to have the fun of the third law, you are the most welcome people in this session. So before we move to the third law, and by the way, before you even ask me, ma'am, is there a mentee? Yes, there is a mentee, people. Yes, there is a mentee, and yes, there is a mentee. So it is a big yes, there is a mentee. There is no live session I'm coming where there is no mentee. Are you getting it? Are you getting it, people? Super. Arey Gauri, I'm all energetic because I love to see you guys. And just this energy comes when I come live with you guys, for you guys. It just comes to me. And I know you guys are super good. Very good. So, Adyasha, good evening. Ashish, I'm so doing great. You tell me, ki hal chal. Tell me, people. Hi, Aditya. Superb. So sweet, yeah. So sweet, Aditya. So sweet. Michelle, love you too, baby. Hi, Ashish. Hi, Suresh. So sweet. Hi, Dave. Okay, so let's start with our thing about the force and laws of motion. Now, people, if you have missed any of these sessions, I'm telling you, we have done thorough study of the whole chapter of force and laws of motion. And by the way, we are still doing it. It's not yet over. And what is the thorough study we have done? The thorough study we have done is we have done the first topic as what are forces, what are balanced and unbalanced forces, and we also did one more session on a mentee over it. Can you believe it? On just forces, but I can believe it. Why can I believe it? Because this whole chapter is about and only about one thing. The center of the universe of this chapter is force. That's why it is crucial and very important you understand forces, what are they, how they are, what they do, and everything about them. Then we studied the first law of motion. And people, I'm so sorry, today I am having a very bad hair day. तो आज मैं पूरे टाइम अपने बालों को ठीक करते हुए नजर आऊंगी. But you can manage, right? You can manage ना. हो सकता है मैम कहीं कहीं पे सॉरी थोड़ी अजीब सी दिखे, but please manage with that. Okay? Adyasha, so sweet, bache, so sweet. Oh, it's Gun. Oh, hi Gun. Super, very nice. Okay, तेजस्विनी super nice. यार टीचर को ऐसे नहीं बोलते हैं सुरेश. It's very bad. Okay. Hello, Pavneet. Hello. So, people, we have done balanced and unbalanced forces. Two of the sessions are done there. Then the first law, then mass and inertia. So thoroughly that you need to see the sessions if you have missed it. And so that you do not miss any of the sessions in future, you need to subscribe to the channel if not yet. So make sure you're coming to English Vedantu 9th and 10th channel now. Now we have done after that inertia's first law, then we talked about momentum, we talked about the second law, we even had a quiz on it. So this is what we have reached. This is the place we have reached till now. And today we are bringing in the most fun law of Mr. Newton Baba. Matlab, I guess Newton was also a funny guy and he used to have some fun here and there. Now he was giving so many theories, so many theories, so many theories. He might also might have got bored over that. So he also wanted to do some fun. So he brought up the most common thing that we see around us, and that is the third law of motion. And today we are going to talk about that. But before going forward, let's look backward. What we did in the previous classes, people. We had been talking about momentum and second law of motion, and I gave you a homework, and I definitely remember that. Did you do this question? Did you do this question, people? Yes or no? Did you do this question? Yes or no? हो गया रश्मीत, क्या बात कर रहा है यार, 100 करवा दे फिर रश्मीत, तू तेरे ऊपर ये जिम्मा देख. You are the one, you are the guy. Come on, go for it. Super. So, super duper hit, people. What is it? We got to know that I have a hockey stick and Bhavna ma'am's drawing is pathetic. But Bhavna ma'am can still sketch. I'm telling you, I can still sketch. I don't know why I'm so bad with the drawing, but I can sketch things. So that is very big mystery for even myself कि मैं sketch कर सकती हूँ, draw नहीं कर सकती. Why is it so? But life is like this. You don't get all the answers. So people, we have a hockey stick and you have a ball. The ball just come and the ball just go. This was the question. You needed to tell me what was the change in the momentum if the ball was traveling with 10 meters per second and the mass of the ball was 200 kg. 200 grams. How many of you tried this? How many of you tried this? How we have to solve this? अभी पता चल जाएगा किस किसने ट्राई करा है किसने नहीं. अरे यार सीधा हो जा. होता है बहुत कुछ होता है. भावना मैम की क्लास में LOL जरूर होता है. That is how it is, but it's okay. Life is like this. I told you. चलो, come on, tell me, people. What is the formula you have applied? How did you calculate it? यार क्या हो रहा है भावना मैम? Yes, tell me, how did you calculate it? You already know the mass to be 200 grams. You were given the speed with which it was reaching the hockey stick. That was the initial speed. Did you know the final speed, people? Did you know the final speed in this question? Yes or no? Yeah, Art Express is so what do you say, unfair for Newton third law to be just stated like that. I'm telling you, I'm going to make it fun for you. That is the best way of learning. If you actually start enjoying, you will see the fun in each and every topic of science. Now, you will always remember it. Just stating some facts is not science. Science is having a feel of it. Right, people? So we are going to do that. What is V? What is V? Superb, Mayank. That is a great answer there. But without unit, it's just a number. So Mayank, no, not taking the answer. Tejaswini, no. सब बच्चों को भूख लगी. Everybody is hungry in my class. Everybody eats my unit. Why? Why do you eat my unit? Ask your mama, ask your papa, ask yourself to cook yourself some snack. खाओ कुछ बना के मेरे unit क्यों खा रहे हो? Why are you eating my unit? I Manshi, don't. Yeah, Mayank now says, ma'am, ले लो. नहीं खाऊंगा मैं आपकी unit. जाओ. It will be minus 10 meters per second because it changed the direction with the same speed. And people, if you do it with this, then your momentum change can be simply figured out by this simple formula. And the answer came out to be minus 4 kg meters per second. Let's see who are my rock stars for this session. Tia have done it. Superb, Tia. Teddy, always there. Superb. Very good. So Tia had made sure she answered. Then Teddy also made sure she answered twice. Then it is Mr. Art Express. Kya baat hai? Kya baat hai? Art Express. Lovely. Lovely looking at there. So he had made my answer super easy. Ma'am, आप क्यों मेहनत कर रहे हो? हम हैं ना. So he had even solved the whole of the question. क्या बात है? Very good, very good. Super people, very, 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 very well done. Now this time I'm not going to call you Art Express ever. I'm going to remember the name as Sangvi for all the time. Thank you, Vache. Thank you very much. So the mass was given. You calculate that in kg. Your velocity will be -10 towards the other side, and hence the answer was -4 kg meter per second. Super girl, very well done. Oopsie, did I show you that? What do we do in each of our session, people? We always have something to make sure that your creative juices are running. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, exactly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sangvi. I just read the name. I'm so sorry, Baba. But I know I'm not going to forget your name never. Same with Chatpata Dhamaka. I know he's Dev and I'm always going to remember he's Dev. Same with you, miss. I'm always going to remember your sweet little Sangvi for me. Okay? Yes. So people, always the creative juice is coming. Let's ready for the question for today's class. Tell me, how many animals can you see in the picture? You have to name them. Name each of the animal you can see there. Come on. Come on. Come on, people. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Superb, Abhishek. Superb. Ah, Tejaswini saying hi to Sangvi. So sweet, bache. Obviously, Michelle, why will I forget any of my sweet people? I told you now, you guys are really, really important. You guys have actually asked Rashmi. Ask Rashmi, how do I remember him? Ask him. So I'm going to remember all those kids who are there with me always. That's the love for me and love for yourself. Thank you. 10 animals. Do not give me the count. Tell me which all animals you are looking at. Okay, so Arshi tells me, ma'am, there is a horse. Fine, people, we found a horse. Superb. Can you tell me which all? Fox? No, no, yaar, it's not a fox, Aditya. It's not a fox. Horse is there. Everybody found it. Super snake. यार तुम लोगों को क्या क्या दिख रहा है मुझे क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है No, there is. Oh yes, Lakshmi, there is a seahorse. Super, very good. What else? Obviously, Arshi. This is an elephant. So भावना मैम की ड्राइंग गंदी हो सकती है एलिफेंट तो इज लाइक सुपर क्यूट हंसता हुआ होना चाहिए ना ये स्माइली एलिफेंट भी हैव डॉल्फिन इज आल्सो देयर मारिया सुपर गुड बट मारिया एक साथ में आंसर नहीं देने का ना बच्चे बाकी लोग कैसे आंसर देंगे आई गौरी व्हाट्सअप नीलू डॉल्फिन इज राइट कैट ओ वाओ कैट इज माय फेवरेट एनिमल कैट क्या होता है आदित्य व्हाट इज कैट नेक्स्ट इज अ रैट यस अ रैट इज आल्सो देयर What is next? A dog. Arey wow, this is the super good. Are we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are we done? Are we done? If I say no, there is one more. Look for one more. Can you look for one more? Owl? Where do you see an owl? I can't see an owl, Arshi. There is one more. One more. Is it a fish? Can you see something over here? Let me give you a hint. Can you see something over here? Human being, oh my god, where is a human being? I know that human being is a social animal, but no, bacha, there is no human being here apart from me. If you're counting me, कि ma'am, see, we can see a human being also there sitting. Okay. Oh, mermaid भी नहीं है नव्या काश होती है. I love mermaid. I can't see. अरे यार, baby. Oh my god, rhinoceros. You guys can do anything. Your imagination is going wild. Wait till starts to seeing dinosaurs and aliens. उससे पहले मैं answer बता देती हूँ. So people, yes, there is an elephant. Yes, there is a horse. Yes, there is a seahorse. Yes, there is a dog, cat, and mouse. And there is a dolphin. This cute little chutkuza thing I told you, it's an art. And this is not what I'm saying. This the image told me. मैंने बिल्कुल मार्क नहीं किया बाद में मारना नहीं कि मैम कहाँ है art है यार है लिखा है तो है Okay, so people, no dinosaur Vikas. Sorry, no dinosaur for you. No human, you have to manage with me. Oh, no, Laranj. Why would I? Hi, home garden. Hello, superb. So people, this is the creative thing we start with, and let's start with our fun-filled session with a mentee that will be following. Keep waiting till the last because obviously you have to remind me. मैम homework नहीं दिया. ठीक है? So you need to ask for me कि मैम homework दे दो. ठीक है? So people, let's start with our understanding. I love this chapter for one reason because this chapter is super only 1 point chapter. Force and force. Everything and anything is about force. Force is my center of universe. This is what this chapter says. So when we talk about force, force becomes the integral and the most important part out there. Now there were three laws. There were, ma'am, there are. We still have to study them. I know your dard, I know your pain, people. I can feel you. But there are only three laws of motion which are still and only revolve around the force. So you can think that force is our sun, and all the three laws are like the planets that are going around the sun over and over and over. Now, what was the very first law? Can anyone tell me? What was the very first law about? What was the very first law about? What was it about? Rhinoceros. Dave, it is about rhinoceros. Just kidding. I know that was the answer for the previous question, but tell me, which is the easiest law? I'm telling you today, that is the easiest law. Actually, each one is easy. It is मैं आपको आज एक बहुत cool चीज बताने वाली हूँ. So this is something that I told you, that ideally Newton Baba made first, second, and third law of motion. But all these three laws are complementary to each other. The first comes up with second, second comes up with first, second comes up with third, third comes up with second. They all are like they are completing each other. So ideally, it was Newton who was the super smart person out there. Ideally, it could be only one law. And I told you, it could be only second law, which is called the real law. I told you why. Because we can derive the first as well as the the third law from my Newton's second law. So if we combine all the three, this is nothing but something and everything about force. So what is the very first law of motion? Tells me about force. It is the inertia. It is the qualitative measure of force. मैम अब बोलोगे मैम इतने भारी भारी words मत use करो, right? कोई बात नहीं, इसको easy कर देते हैं. When I say qualitative measure, what does it stand for, people? It means it defines force. Simple as that. The very first law is the definition of force. Yes or no? Yes or no, people? Yes or no? So we get to know a body will be remaining at the same state of motion until and unless an external force is not applied. And that is what we called it. Force is the cause of motion. So first law defined force. Second law in itself gave us the quantitative measure of force. Now, what do you mean by this, ma'am? The quantitative measure means, bacha, the formula simple. It tells me how we can calculate the force. Are we getting on the same point here? Are we getting on the same point? Yes or no? So this is what we got. Now, if we have defined force, if we even got the formula of force, now what is left about force? Everything so is known? No. It has some property. What is the nature of force? Is it a good boy or a bad boy? Is it a boy who does not take anything on his heart, or it is a boy who says कि tit for tat? What do you think? What do you think? Force का nature कैसा है? अच्छा है, rude है, kind है, sweet है, very cunning. What do you think? Force कैसा होगा? If I tell you that the third law gives me the nature of force, what do you think of force? What do you think? Force is a good boy or a bad boy? What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? Very kind. How sweet, yaar Maria. You are very kind, bache. We see the world with our eyes. Oh my God, so sweet. अच्छा है ना भैया, पक्का. Good boy, Michelle. Sweet, sweet. Oh my God, Meenakshi is saying rude. Now I say, if I have to tell, why would I tell? Newton Baba told us the third law to tell us what is the nature of force. How does force react? How does force takes anything? Does he take anything personally, or he takes it, okay, jane do, or what it does? This is what is all about the third law, and today we are going to do about that. So let's start with this. Now people, I have a question with you. I have this question because I have my sibling living with me, or I'm living with him precisely, and we fight a lot. How many of you people have siblings? How many of you people have siblings? So Suresh, you have to come early and you have to understand this. Every live session has a mentee. And yes, mentee hai. ठीक है बच्चा पार्टी? Come on people, come on. You have Navya? You and your brother is this? Can you see you and your brother like this? Can you? Abhishek says yes. Tejaswani, yes, Maro, this is what I do. This is like, even though I grow up this much, I will not tell my age though, but even though I'm like a grown up, I still fight with my brother like this. Like, I love to fight with him. I love to tease with him. Like, it is just the part I love to be or having a sibling there. Now, whenever we have a fight, obviously, mama says, go. अब तुम बहुत बड़ी हो चुकी हो. I'm not going to solve anything in between you. Go. Solve on your own. Now, ठीक है, we solve it. Now, what happens? Simple. Any and every sibling in this world, when they fight, what happens, people? If my sibling, that means my big bro, my brother, comes and hits me with a punch, will I leave him? Tell me, do you know Bhavna ma'am this much or not? Will I leave him? I will definitely not leave him. I will punch him back with the same force. Yes or no? How many of you will do the same with your sibling? How many of you will do the same with the sibling? World War One, I say World War 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, everything happens between me and my brother. Yes or no? You will do this? You will do this? Definitely you will do. If he slaps me, I slap him back. If he kicks me, I kick him back. And I make sure I do with the same force. I make sure to do that. Now, when I say this, the cute relationship between siblings is this. We fight a lot, but when we are good, we are great with each other. Now, you can see here a brother and a sister fighting, and the sister is fighting, and the brother and the sister just gets up and smash her to apply all the same force which she was applying on him. Do you know what? This is what is Newton's Baba's third law. Now, Newton Baba, I told you, he must be a funny guy. He must be fighting with a sibling when he got this idea that what is this third law? Now, people, let's understand Newton Baba's third law. If you have stopped reminiscing about your last fight with your sibling, क्योंकि मेरी तो आज ही हुई है, but आज हाथापाई तक नहीं पहुंची. We just had a conversation and cold war. You say this, I will do this. You say this, I will do this. I will not do what you say. So this is also, there is not just world war between siblings, there is cold war also. So today, right now, I'm telling you, I hope he's not looking at the session, but today we are in a cold war zone. Okay, now people, I told you something. Very start of the session, what are forces? Forces are efforts which come into picture into interaction. Now, when any two objects interact, for example, you are jogging, you are interacting with the surface. For example, you're sitting. Right now also you are interacting with the surface. Right now I'm interacting with the sofa. Right? So when I'm saying all these are interaction. These are interaction. That means force is there. Yes or no, people? Yes or no? अरे यार तेजस्विनी क्या बात कर दी मैं तो पिट के आती हूँ और छोटे होने के सबसे फायदे बताती हूँ मैं so if you are the younger one in the fight of your siblings you are never at fault whatever you do now this is actually a fun fact because I am the younger one I know if he hits me I will hit him back and then I'll go to mama and complain about it and then mama is going to scold him you are the elder one you are the responsible one so being a younger one you are at the best part. Now, this is something I'm telling only to the ones who are younger. If you are the elder one, people, you are actually responsible. You are very sweet brothers and sisters. Please take care of your younger siblings. Okay, just kidding on that part, people. Oh my God, Michelle is younger, elder. Navya is also elder. So nice to know that. So people, just kidding. Just, it is just a part of learning. So when we start learning by linking everything around us to our day-to-day life, it gets so easy to understand physics because physics is everywhere. So as I just told you, even when you're sitting or when you're moving, you're interacting. And whenever there is an interaction, there is a force. Now, what does this interaction gives you? This interaction give rise to the force. Now, why these forces are always not visible to us? The forces that are born with the interaction are always born in pair. So they are always twins. It is like they're always born twins. Now, I don't know how difficult it is to raise the twins, but here it is that the forces which come out of interaction are always in pair. They are always in twins. For example, right now I'm sitting. There is gravity that is pulling me downward, but I'm still not tiptoeing on the earth. Why is that so? Because there is a force which is being balanced by the sofa I'm sitting on. So what is happening, people? There is one force and another force which always come in pair, which are always twins of each other. What do we call these two pair? We call these two as the action and the reaction. So one which is acting in one way is my action. Because of this action, there is always a reaction on the body. The two bodies which are in interaction. Are you getting this, people? Are you getting this? Every action has an action, every action has a reaction. Same, if my brother hits me, I hit him back. That is my action and reaction. Simple as that. Now, it is not that simple as that. Because the simplest thing that we see there has some mysteries in it. Now, let's see the mysteries. What are they? Now, people, I told you every interaction give rise to twin forces. That means a pair of forces means every action and every reaction will be there together whenever there is an interaction. Everybody is agreeing with this? Everybody is agreeing with this? Yes or no? What is it, Michelle? Michelle ने क्या बोला है? मुझे पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Yes. Oh, hi Ayushi. Welcome to the class, बच्चे. Every action, no. Oh my God, you're telling me कि नहीं भाई मैम react नहीं करते. It is there, but it might not be physically visible to you. Now, people, what is the fun fact here? The magnitude of the action and reaction forces are always equal and they are always opposite in the direction. So they are twins. Now even this is what I have seen in twins. Whatever one of my friend do have twins, and that is a girl and a boy. So what happens if the girl goes right, the boy goes left. If the girl says I want ice cream, he says I want hot chocolate. If the girl says that I want to go to the school, he wants to say I want to go to the playground. So they are like always opposite to each other. This is what is also happening in the forces. They are always acting in pair. They will always go together. That is the love sweet or hate sweet relationship we have with our siblings. The hate love relationship with our siblings. What do we follow? We always keep fighting, but we do not leave each other's side. That is what happens with forces as well. When we talk about forces, when they come or arise due to interaction, they always come in such a way that they always act in pair but always opposite to each other. Though they are equal, but no. You go that way, I'll go that way. You do this, I'll do this. You say, I'll say that. So they are always opposite. But as they are always a part of a pair, they are equal as well. Now, people, I have a question here. I have a question. If I say this is my book, which you can see, obviously, this is my physics ka book. Let's say this is our physics book, which is very, 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 very dear to us. If I tell you which book is dear to me, this is H.C. Verma. Okay, so let's just call I have an H.C. Verma kept on the table. Okay, there is some weight of the book acting below because of the interaction of the book and the table. And because of the interaction, again, there is a reaction force which we see as the upward force of the table on the book. If this table is not applying any upward force, what will happen? The book will fall on the earth. We all know this? We all know this, people? Yes or no? We all know this? Yes or no? अरे यार आदित्य, I'm not ignoring. पढ़ाते पढ़ाते मैं चैट नहीं देखती ना बच्चे. This is what happens. So पढ़ाते पढ़ाते पढ़ाई पे ध्यान देना. जब चैट देखेंगे तो गप्पे मारेंगे, पूरी गप्पे मारेंगे. ठीक है? Yes, Aditya, I love this book as well. So, people, this is what is happening. Now, my question to you guys, this is equal and opposite. The action and reaction force are equal and opposite. So, if I ask you what is the total or what is the net force on the book, what will be your answer? What will be your answer? Suresh, it will come. But first, you have to understand the concept, na baby? Yes or no? Yeah, array, wow, Michelle, superb. It will be 0. Why? Because f of action plus f of reaction is my f net. If I say my f of reaction is opposite of f of a but negative of it, so f of a minus of f of a will give me a 0. So everybody agrees that the net force on the book is 0? Everybody agrees? Everybody agrees? Now I have a question again. I have a lot of questions, people. I'm so sorry. I'm a very confused child. I had been lots of questions since my childhood. I used to ask in every class and the teachers used to do what? What, Bhavna? What? How many questions do you have? Tell us. But Now I love to be questioned, because if you are curious to ask questions, then you are on the right path. I'm telling you, then only you are on the right path. So people, if you say that the net force is zero, and if I am right, balanced forces have net force zero, and balanced forces cannot move anything. So ideally, if every action has an equal and opposite reaction, nothing should be moving, because net force to be zero means that my balanced is the forces are balanced, and for balanced forces there is no change happen in the state of motion of the body. Yes or no? Yes or no, people? What do you say? Yes or no? अरे आपकी चैट क्यों नहीं आ रही है? पढ़ने है मुझे आपकी चैट. चैट क्यों गायब हो गई है आपकी? Back online. Come on, show me your chat. Yes, now. Yes. So nothing should be moving. Nothing should be moving. कुछ भी नहीं हिलना चाहिए इस पूरी दुनिया में, because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So and whenever action will come, a reaction will come and say do not do anything. For example, the moment I want to get up, my laziness comes and it says don't do anything. So I'll not do anything. So nothing should be moving in this world. Why it is that when then we see that everything is moving around? Why is it that we still see that lots of things are moving around? How can it is possible? How is it possible at all? Come on, come on, think about. Bring on your. ये देखना तुषार की BTS आर्मी चल रही है. Very good, Tushar. Super. Even though I'm the last person who knows what is BTS army, but what is BTS, but my whole love and faith for all the people who have so much of fan following like you people. Purple Heart, Purple Heart. Now I just got to know because of Amit sir's session. What is this Purple Heart? I got to know from that session only. So BPS, BTS, BTS Zindabad. The Indian version of it, Jugaad. BTS Zindabad. So people, the point is, the question here was that the net force is equal to 0. Then according to this, the forces are balanced. And then according to this, if there are balanced forces, there should be no change in the state of the motion. That means nothing should be moving. Nothing at all. But we see everything is moving. So are they not studying Newton's third law? If there is some problem, please tell each and every body which is moving that every action has an equal and opposite reaction and you should not move. How they are moving then? They have not studied Newton's third law. Is it so? We are studying now and we are going to follow it. If whenever we start doing something, we will be sitting back, equal and opposite reaction. The answer to all this is a big no. It's a big no. Why is it so? This is the question. So Mr. Minion here is asking you, if the net force is 0, if the action and reaction are balanced out, why the book would ever move? How the book would ever move? कैसे होगा बच्चा पार्टी? Tell me, कैसे होगा? External force. Let's do a myth buster here. Till now, I just told you that Newton Baba gave us the third law of motion as the most general to tell us the nature of motion. What was the nature of motion, people? I told you every action has an equal and opposite reaction. My brother hits me, I hit him back. A book is applying a force downward, the table is applying the force upward. Now, if you heard my words correctly, I have used two different bodies there. I said that the body applies the force downward and the table applies the force upward. They are not acting on the same body. This is the fun part, people. For example, again go back to me and my sibling for. So if my brother is fighting with me, if he slaps me, do I slap myself? Then though it will be wrong. I slap him. So action is on me, reaction is on the other body. Are you getting it, people? Are you getting it what I really mean here? Are you getting it? It is super, super, super important. It is not that the forces are unbalanced. It is still true that the forces are equal and opposite. But the fun fact, the myth buster is that they do not act on the same body. They act on two different bodies. So if my brother hits me, I hit him, one body, second body. If the book is kept on the table, the force of gravity, the force is applied by the book in the downward direction, but the table applies the upward force in the opposite direction. So action and reaction are acting on two different bodies. Now did you get it? Now did you get it, Dev? What does it mean? इट मीन्स कि अगर मेरे ऊपर फोर्स लग रहा है बच्चा पार्टी, तो जो एक्शन है वो मेरे ऊपर है, रिएक्शन दूसरी बॉडी पे होगा. सो इफ आई ट्राई टू पुश द वॉल, I am putting the force on the wall. The wall is pushing me backward. Because I am not able to push the wall, what happens? I am being like, what do you say, slide backwards, right or wrong? So action and reaction do not lie on the same body. They act on two different bodies. Let's see some example. Let's see some very common example. And I tell you, Newton Baba was very, very smart. He gave us something so common that we were not able to make a law out of it, but he made a law out of it. That's why he's very, 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 very smart. Now, what is it? We every day walk, but did we ever understood we are applying Newton's third law? What happens when we walk, people? We apply a force on the ground which is backward. Every time I have to take a step, my step has to apply a force on the ground. In return, the ground pushes me forward. So horizontal force is exerted on the ground by the person's foot, and the horizontal force is exerted by the person by the ground. So action and reaction. I can only walk when these both pairs are. The action is on the ground, reaction is on me, so that I can move. Are you getting it, people? Are you getting it? Yes, Newton is very intelligent. Very intelligent. Like, it's very less places where he has not put his hand. Like, anywhere and everywhere. In optics, in gravitation, in motion, everywhere. Even mathematics. He didn't leave mathematics. He had given a new whole branch of mathematics called calculus. He's very intelligent. Very intelligent. So, people, this is number one. Second example, let's see if you like swimming. I love swimming, but yeah, because of the COVID situation, we cannot go. So let's say you like swimming. What do? Swimming is a very, very basic example. You have to make the water go backward so that the water pushes you forward. Again, Newton's third law in action. So whenever you push the water backward, you have to make these movements. You are pushing it backward so that you start moving forward. Again, Newton's third law. Yes or no? Yes or no, people? Yes or no? Super yes? Yes or no? BTS Army Zindabad. I'll call this because I don't know BTS Army people, but if you guys are so much into BTS, they must be really great people. I just take that. I just take that way. Hello, Mr. Master. Shouting out your name. Happy? Okay. Next is what happens if you skate. If you're skating, you are using your foot to push the ground backward. And again, the ground is making you forward. So action and reaction. Again, it is the most common, even with the sibling wars, if it is there, it is the most common law of all the three laws. But by the way, ma'am, did you not say that all the three laws are very much interrelated? They are. Wherever force is there, we know what is going to happen. There must be a state change. Whenever the force is there, we can calculate the exact amount of it. And whenever the force is there, there will always be in action and in reaction. So people, super cool. But the superest, coolest, oh my god, is there any word like superest, coolest? I sound like a Malayali movie. Superest, coolest. Allah, so bad. I'm so sorry, people. I'm so bad with some bad jokes out there. You can forgive Bhavna ma'am for this. Sometimes I can be seriously, seriously bad PJ mode. Serious bad PJ mode, and maybe today is the day. I can even crack one or two PJs for you. But last time when I tried those PJs on teachers like Abhishek sir, Anup sir, everybody was like, "What? What is this? What are you saying?" So I don't want to do the same with you guys. But yeah, Bhavna ma'am can be a very big PJ Rockstar. Not the BTS Army wala big, but this is can be. Okay. Oh, so nice, Saroj. So nice. Yeah, I know, Gauri. That's what I said. It's a bad PJ day for me. Okay. So people. When we talk about rockets, we all know rockets are super big, like they go with so much of tasks, they go with so much of aeronautical stuff, engineering. People are like, so many people are involved in it. There will be mission specialists, there will be people like space scientists, there will be people like aeronautical engineers, there will be people like mechanical engineers. So many of people work together to make a rocket launch successful. Yes or no? You believe this? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? They do na? Ashok, love from Nepal, so sweet यार Ashok. They do. They do. बच्चे मेरी वॉइस नहीं आ रही है? क्या बात कर रहे हो यार? ऐसे मत बोलो. Hey people, am I audible? If my voice is not clear, then I can crack a PJ. Then I will definitely know whether you are able to hear me or not. यार मेरा बर्थडे आदित्य 15 अगस्त को आता है. It is Independence of Day, so you can never forget my birthday. I love to be born on that day. Audible? Superb. Thank you, people. So I just asked you that rocket propulsion, making a rocket go into space is like lot of tasks. Lot of people get involved. Lots of team, lots of money, lots of thinking, lots of research, a lot of everything goes into making a rocket go in outer space. Now, if I change the question, if I ask, do not ask you ki how much effort goes in making a rocket go up. If I just ask you, what makes a rocket go up? What is the principle of the rocket? Then what will be your answer? Then what will be your answer, people? Tell me what will be your answer. Tell me. Oh my God, serious. What will be your answer? So Mayank is born on 1st of April. I got to know that. Fire, efforts, efforts, fire, efforts, efforts. Saroj, efforts means force, right? Efforts means force. Is it? अरे यार टिकटॉक वाली लाइट ले रखी है because if I while I'm traveling I can still take my sessions. So even if there is no light or less light in the area where I'm traveling, I can still use this light. This is very helpful. I'm telling you, very very helpful to me. It has saved my life for so many days, so many times. It is the effort. If I say you or tell you that you need to tell me what is the principle used behind a rocket launch, you know what is the answer? You will be astonished to know it is the simplest law that we use in our sibling fort, that we use while walking, that we use while even swimming or skating. The same law that we have been talking till now, the Newton's third law. Now, how many of you have seen a rocket launch on TV? Obviously, in reality, तो मैंने भी नहीं देखा है. But how many of you have seen a rocket launch on Discovery or History or any of those channels or even in a movie? If you have seen Mission Mangal, you must have seen Mission Mangal. Yes or not? The right answer, if you have ever seen a rocket launch, you must have seen that the rocket is kept at a very far place from the crowd. And when the rocket launches, a lot of gases come out. Now, can you ever believe this? That this exhaust of gases is what makes the rocket go up? When the gases which are burnt, which are produced by the burning of the fuel inside the rocket, they are gone out from the rocket in the downward direction. That is my action. And in the reaction, it is the rocket that moves up. Can you believe it? मतलब this is the principle of rocket launch. Oh my God! We have been thinking that rocket उड़ाना बहुत मुश्किल काम है, but rocket उड़ाना तो इतना easy काम है जैसे walking, swimming and skating. Being on a rocket, going outside may be more difficult, but making a rocket launch with the principle of action and reaction, that's something. So never underestimate the power of the simple things. Though the law is super simple, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This law can be used and employed even to the biggest bodies which can be sent out in space. That is our rocket. So Newton Baba, Zindabad. BTS Army, Zindabad again. Okay? So third law of motion says what? When an object exerts an action force on another object, the second object instantly make another force. It instantaneously exerts a reaction force on the first one. So if I tell you the nature of force, people, it is called tit for tat. You do this, I do this. You do this, I will also do this to you. So it is simply tit for tat. So these are the two forces which are always equal in magnitude and opposite to each other. This is what we call as Newton's third law. Now, if I tell you in simple words, people, simple words, you have told me this already, ma'am. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I say that in more simpler words. इससे भी ज़्यादा simpler words क्या होंगे मैं बताऊं? I define Newton's third law as karma. What you do, it gets back to you. Whatever you do, it will definitely get back to you. So it is the karma. I believe that Newton's third law is karma. So let's do a gig on Newton Baba. Would you like to see a gig on Newton Baba? Then we'll have a mentee. Gig करना है, चलो गिग करने से पहले एक चीज करते हैं यार, गिग करने तो करना ही है, बट तुम लोग फिर भाग जाते हो और मैं भूल जाती हूँ. तो गिग करेंगे हम न्यूटन बाबा पे. आई टोल्ड यू, आई डिफाइन द थर्ड लॉ एज द लॉ ऑफ कर्मा. इफ यू डू समथिंग, it will come back to you. अरे यार कितना सही जिफ था, पता है, it was so nice. Play नहीं हो रहा है. It was that this man hits the horsey, and you know what the horsey did back to this man? Do you know what the horsey did back to this man? Do you know? Everybody knows. सबको पता है क्या होने वाला है. अगर आपने horsey को पीछे से किक करा, तो horsey is not going to leave you. He is going to hit you back. So the law of karma is न्यूटन बाबा का थर्ड लॉ. ऐसे थोड़ी ना मैं न्यूटन बाबा को न्यूटन बाबा बोलती हूँ. This is true, बच्चे. He is the Newton Baba. He had gave us the law of karma. Every action, बच्चा, has an equal and opposite reaction. Now before I tell you what is, अरे यार पहले बताओ या बाद में बताऊं? अच्छा भागोगे नहीं, ठीक है, भागोगे नहीं. I'll tell you definitely, but भागोगे नहीं. बट उससे पहले मुझे ये बताना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि ये आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है बच्चा बाटी. आपको पता है that you can join Vedantu for your knowledge to be 100%, and this is why we all come here. This is why we tell you that we are making a promise for you guys to improve, and that is what is called Vedantu Improvement Promise for very important people like you. That is the VIP promise. Even Amir Khan भी बोल रहा है, अब तो सुन लो. But what is this VIP promise? ये तो तब बताएंगे ना when we start using it. So people, you need to know that Vedantu is coming for you guys. It's not coming, it has been there. You just have to see and stretch your hand to us that please, or come to us that yes, I want to improve in life. I want to improve my marks. I want to improve my knowledge. Then what you need to do? There is a very simple thing that you can do, and that is just go to the description of this video. Go on the Pro Subscription link that you want to join, and then using the code BA Pro, you can choose any of the plans. I have told you this earlier, students. There are three kinds of plans that you can go for. There are plans such as light, then that is classic, and there is plus. Now, what is so similar and what is so different in all of these three plans? The three things that are very, very similar in these plans is there are live interactive classes with your doubt solving within the class. Now, I feel this is a very important thing. Why? Because if your doubts are zero, then only your percentage will be 100%. Na, bacha bati? So your doubts has to approach zero so that your percentage can approach 100%. So live interactive classes with doubt solving is a very important aspect of each and every plan of Vedantu. Along with this, your test, your assignment, which will make sure your practice is going on, is again there. But it's like there are added things you can customize over your stuff. Like if you want to self-study, go with the classic plan, leave the light one. Why? Because in classic, you get one more thing added on, and that is called doubt solving app. That means if you're self-study and you get a doubt, solve it then and there. So that gives you an edge over it. And if you want to even more want to customize, go to the plus one. The plus one gives you a even more better experience. Now it is all about experience in our life. So if you want to have a great experience, I tell you where it gets for. Your personal mentor. Now what does a personal mentor do? A personal mentor guides you. He guides you in everything and anything you want to see. Let's say academic, your career, your non-academic issues, your things that you really want important. It would be like a guiding light after your parents, teachers, and friends. But ideally, what I feel, if I had a mentor in my life, today I would have been an astronaut. For sure, because that was the first dream I ever saw. But then, obviously, you need to know the paths. That is what we are doing here. Telling you, I also have an astronomy batch which I love to deliver. And this week, no, not this week, next week, we are bringing up with one session what you need to be an astronomer. This is what I'm telling you about, guys. This is so important that apart from just getting the marks, you also know where you are leading your life. What is success for you? And these are the different plans you can pick up. Now, I'm not saying go with because I'm saying. I'm just telling you try for a month. Na? Try it. क्योंकि पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें. Okay, very bad line out there, but I'm just telling you. This is one of the features which I actually personally like, because I will not trust anyone because they are saying it. Maybe I can trust because they are my teachers, but I will trust more when I'll try it on my own. So there is an option for trying for 1 month. Why can't you just try for it? Just go for it and then see if does it work for you or not. If it works for you, you can go and take more sessions. Now the best part is all these light, classic, plus have different prices, but each one of this come with a 1 month trial. So you can just go with 1 month trial, and if you like it, you will definitely going to stay. The best part here is what the prices you will see on the board on the website. It's not the real price. Now, is there a hidden price, ma'am? No, there is no hidden price. Actually, these prices are less. Now, why they are less? If you just calculate the number of classes and number of money you are giving it, you will see कि ma'am per class ना इतना हो रहा है. Go and attend unlimited classes. You can attend unlimited micro courses, and there are so many micro courses coming of your favorite master teachers on Vedantu. They all will be free for you, for all the pro users. If you become a pro user of Vedantu, anything and everything you can access on the Vedantu platform. So why not? Go and check it. If you go and attend more classes, your price per class will come down, and I tell you, your price per class will even come down than a dairy milk chocolate. इतना तो बनते हैं अपनी पढ़ाई के लिए, right? That is why we come with this. We believe that we are the best there who can make you improve because we are into you. We are very much into the students. If you wish to, you can try it out. Come on Vedantu, attend at least 75% of classes, attend at least 75% of tests. You will see the difference. If you don't see the difference, take your money back. अब इतना confidence तो तभी आता है when we know what we do. So people, I'm just asking you, my batches are coming, my micro courses are coming, but they are only active for pro users. So don't miss it. Do try it for 1 month right away. The 21st June batch is still open, and the 5th July, I'm bringing up the pro exclusive micro courses for you. So let's see कौन आता है, कौन नहीं आता है. But whenever you are coming, how you want to come? Go to the link in the description box and use the code BA Pro. क्यों use करें BA Pro? एक तो मेरा सेशन आ रहा है. दूसरी बात, people, this is my code and it will fetch you 10% discount. So if you like me, you like my teaching, you want to be there, please use the code. There are so many master teachers waiting to teach you. यार, come on, आ जाओ जल्दी से. Right? Now before I forget this, quiz तो हम करेंगे. Quiz तो हम करेंगे बच्चा पार्टी, but quiz से पहले मैं भूल जाती हूँ ना हमेशा. हमेशा भूल जाती हूँ ना. So let's do, this is your question, homework question for today. जल्दी से screenshot ले लो, take it. A bus hits a bug. यार ये तो बड़ा बुरा क्वेश्चन है. बेचारा बग, RIP to the bug. I'm so sorry bug, I killed you for the question. So a bus hits a bug and a bug splatters on the windshield. Oh my god. Such question. Which force is great? The bus on the bug or the bug on the bus? This is the question that you have to answer. But अरे मुझे याद आया, इससे पहले there was one more story I was about to tell you. चलो जल्दी से बता देती हूँ. I told you that the third law is karma. रुको रुको रुको, ये तो मैंने आपको बता ही दिया. Do you want to listen to the story first or you want to go for the mentee first? Let's see chat box में people what you are saying. Already subscribed, ma, super people. I love to see that you guys come here to support us. You're already there as a student and you still come here. It's so nice. So please tell other students that how good it is to learn at Vedantu, because your word will matter. मैम मेंटी, मैम स्टोरी, मैम मेंटी, मैम स्टोरी, मैम मेंटी, मैम स्टोरी. तो चलो जल्दी से स्टोरी करते हैं, फिर मेंटी के बाद आप लोग सब भाग जाओगे लीडर बोर्ड देखकर. So people, what is Newton's third law of motion? It is the law of karma. Whatever you do, it comes back to you. So let's say one day Newton Baba got too bored with all the science he is doing. He said, आज तो मजे करेंगे. कौन सा वाला सॉन्ग था? हवन करेंगे, हवन करेंगे, हवन करेंगे. Okay, I'm just kidding. He's an English astronomer. He's not going to say that. But let's say one day, Mr. Newton got too bored. He said, all these students always said that I gave them so much work to do. I gave them this chapter. Because of me, they are studying gravitation. Because of me, they are studying the laws of motion. आज तो इन बच्चों से बदला लिया जाए. So you take my cute little Changu saying, you know, the little guy there is Changu. So he just put Changu in a cannon bolt and he fires it. Now what will happen? The bolt went forward, the cannon went backward. This is Newton's third law. But did it make the karma work? Not yet. Let's see what karma will do. Now Newton, when after throwing Mr. Changu Singh, sat on the chair. Do you know what happened? When he was sitting on the chair was meant to be following the Newton's third law. That means if the force of Newton's weight is downward, the chair is applying an upward force. But karma, so what will happen? If this force is not being action and reaction, not being balanced, what will happen to Mr. Newton? Ringer ringer roses हो जाएगा उनका. I mean, he will fall down on the earth, chiptofy on the earth. So if he is going to do this to the students, if he is going to do this to Changu Singh, this is going to happen. What do you think? What is going to happen, Mr. Newton today? What do you think? If Newton Baba did this to Changu, what will happen to Newton? A or B? What will happen to Newton? A or B? No, RIP Changu. Changu is alive. He's a circus master now because he learned all these tricks from Newton. We will make Newton Baba. No, if you do this to children, then B will happen. If you be a nice person, you give us theories, we will study. A will happen to you. We agree with Newton's third law. Now let's on that note, leaving Newton to your hand, your justice. Justice to Changu, justice to Newton, whatever you want to go with. Let's start with our quiz. Are you ready? Are you ready, people? This is the code. Let me get smaller. बाय द वे बच्चा पार्टी मेरी स्क्रीन पे मुझे अभी दिख नहीं रहा है तो मुझे बता देना मैं छोटी हुई या नहीं हुई ठीक है बिकॉज इट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट अरे यस द कोड इज 31692610 लेट्स सी पीपल final code fracture Navya don't ask me if I'm going to chiptofy like this lots of things are going to fracture one thing definitely my brain okay so people come on RIP Changu is equals to RIP Newton. I like that, Michelle. I really like that. This is called karma. This is called Newton's third law. Simple. If you kill Changu, you will be killed. If you say Changu is there, we are okay. We will forgive you. Right? So I'm saying Changu is okay. He's a service master now. So let's leave Newton Baba also. He's done a lot, yeah. Let's leave him. Right? Let's see, people. Everybody ready? Ajawari, come on. The Mentee code is 31692610. Let me see how many kids are coming in. Who is who today? Show me your right poses. So actually, Mentimeter is also like karma. He shows us, or it shows us what we are feeling. Are we like angel-like? Are we hungry? We want the donut, or we the micey, or we are angry with the volcano, or we are the bananas. We are all bananas. I love bananas. Wala thing after the minion. So minions are like bananas. Come on, people. Who's the ghosty? Who's the spy? Who's the flower? Who's the teddy bear? Who's the pingu out there? Give me a 50% people joining in 31692610. That is the code. Come on, people. Everyone come in. Let's see how many of you are joining in. You are the banana and now where is watermelon? Where is watermelon, yaar? Why can't I see watermelon? Where is watermelon? Oh, I saw watermelon. Superb. Let's see. Everyone, come on. Michelle, you are ghost. No, maybe you are lost today, not the ghost. Don't worry about it. Hey, hi. Come on, people. The code is 31692610. The quiz today is on Newton's third law. Let's see whether you can crack it or not. Let's see. I'm giving you 5 more seconds to go with. Yes, Michelle, karma it is. So, I used to see when we like to relate things now, we will remember it forever. So, after 10 years, if someone asks you what is Newton's third law, it's so boring to tell every action is an equal and opposite reaction. It is so cool to tell. It is karma. I'm just kidding. You can remember. It is just that when you relate things to yourself, everything becomes very, very easy and everything comes to you naturally. So, people, I can see 37 people have joined in. Oh, Ashok, you're from 10th. Yes, Subraj. Now I'm here. Strawberry. Neelu is strawberry. I like strawberry. I also like cake. So, if somebody tells me who's the cake, I can have a bite of it. Grab my seat. Chalo, let's start. Shall we start? Any more people are joining in? Or shall I start? The code is 31692610. Please use it. 31692610. The code for the Mentee. It is written right there over the top. It is written here, people. Let me just give it a highlighting. So it is 31692610. Use this code and come and join in. I am giving you 2 more minutes. Oh, who's the unicorn? Who's feeling like magical today? Who's the lollipop? Who's the ship who wants to go on a travel trip? Yeah, I would love to go on a trip. I'm missing it. Who's the diamond ring? My God. Let's make one more person. Let's start with it. 3, 2, नहीं यार 5 से start करते हैं. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see what the quiz is waiting for us. The code is 31692610. You can join in whenever you want. When an heavy football player and a light one run into each other, who exerts more force? So let's say Ronaldo and Chelsea have been collided. What will happen? Who will be acting more force? Who will be exerting more force? The heavy one? The lighter one? The equal? Or there is no such thing as a force? Oh my God! Who wrote this? I'm not with that person. There is no such thing as force. ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता. 3, 2, 1. The time is up. Let's see, people. How many of you got it right? They are equal. Now, people, this is what is karma. Equal and opposite forces. Doesn't matter that we see that the heavy one is applying greater force. They both are applying same force. Now, I am giving you an example of this. What is the example? We all live on earth. We all know that the earth pulls us towards it. Right? We all know this. But do you think मैं कम हूँ? Do you think मेरे में कम हिम्मत है? बिल्कुल भी नहीं. बहुत मम्मी खिलाती है. I am also very strong. I am also pulling the earth with the same force. Now the point is it, because I am too tiny whiny, I do not see the earth moving, but I am being pulled towards the earth. The same happens here. We say that the heavy body may be applying greater force, but they always are equal and opposite. So Bacha Party, first question, karma is now playing its thing. Mr. Rashmeet is there. Rashmeet, यार आज तूने माइक्रो फॉर 10th रखा है. Where it is? There is a micro course for 10th, तो टेंशन मत ले. But BA Pro कहाँ गया? So Rashmeet is there, Teddy is there, AK sir, मोटा भीम, so sweet. ये मैं print screen ले रही हूँ, मैं सर को भेज दूंगी. Mayank is there, Janvi is there, Lethal Jatti. Yes, I do remember you, बच्चे. Unknown Marathi boy hair OP. Wow. Twins, love you. Wow. Very good. Ekam Jyot is there. Tamanna and Minakshi. Super people. First question, we already have such a scorecard. Let's see what happens with the second question. The second question here tells us, are you giving me the right answer here also? Yes, super. Please be on the leaderboard. When you hold an apple above your head, how many force pairs act on the apple? So if there is an apple on my head, पनिया भरन को like मटका रखते हैं ना, so let's just say I have an apple. So what is or how many forces are acting on it? How many pairs are acting on the apple? 1, 2, 3, 4. बच्चे pairs बताना है. Do not get confused. It is a very misleading question. It is like, ooh, but you do not have to be fooled. How many pairs are acting on the apple? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 7? Super people, you guys rock it. 27 people out of 42 have got it right. There is 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. And let's see how many of, oh, Teddy is again, AKR sir, mota bheem. But AKR sir तो पतले हो गए ना यार, तो कोई और मोटू पतलू का पतलू बना दो. So Lethal Jatti is second. Remember you definitely twins. Love you too. Ekam Jyot, Minakshi, Janvi, Tia, Saksham, BD Pro, AKR Ultra Pro. BD नहीं है पहली बात तो BA Pro है. I love this. I love this. Obviously, who's comparing with AKR sir? But BD Pro, कम से कम नाम तो ठीक बोलो यार. Aditya, you are lovely sweetheart. Sangvi is there. Superb Sangvi to see you there. So people, we have new list, new leaderboard building up. Let's see, can you rock the third question? Third question, computer G. On the screen of the students is coming now. Let's see. When Ronda Rousey, oh my God, got kicked in the face. What is the interaction pair? So you all know Ronda. If you don't know her, even I didn't know. I have to Google it. So Ronda is one of the very big wrestler. She has a very big name. So let's say she has been kicked on the face. What are the two interaction pair? The foot and the face. The Ronda Rousey and the media criticism. The foot and the air flow, or Ronda Rousey and the floor. Okay, that will be there, but that will be later. What do you think is the right answer? 3, 2, 1. When she is kicked on the face, what are the two pairs? Kya baat hai? So people who say roller who say on the floor, I'm with you. But that is 10 seconds later when she is hit on the face. On the foot and the floor, no. And Ronda Rousey in the media criticism, it is true if you believe in all the media gigs that has been done. So yes, 28 people have got the right answer. Very good. सही जा रहे हो बच्चा पार्टी. एकदम great, super duper hit. Let's see. Do my leaderboard show some halchal or it is same as ever? Teddy is still on the top. AKR sir, Mota Bheem. आज तो ये उनके पास जा रहा है. Neetal Jatti, remember me. Janvi, Meenakshi, Kamjot, twins, Tia, Mohani, Amiraj. Never one Mentee. Okay, baby, no worries. There will be a day. Your day will come. Keep on rocking. Keep on trying. That is it. Sangvi is also there. Sangvi, fuck up. Alien girl, come up. Let's see the next question. So Ronda Rousey is being on the floor now. Now, if I ask you question this now, then the interaction is the floor and the face. Let's go to the next question. That is question number 4 out of 4. What is it? Newton's third law states that any action will have a or an dash and dash reaction. और ये तो super easy है. Equal and similar, equal and opposite, equal and different, greater and opposite. What is the right answer? This seems to be the easiest question out there out of 4 and everybody got it right. Why this is greater and opposite and equal and similar? I am taking that was misclick for sure. The right answer is coming out of 35 people out of 44. Let's see people, leaderboard. What do you say? So Teddy Gupta, yes sir, Mota Bheem, are you topping it? Then I'll change the print screen. I'll take it to Abhishek sir today. Lethal Jatti is there. Janvi, Ekamjot, Meenakshi, twins, Tia, Amiresh. कोई बात नहीं, you will be winning. Amiraj, definitely you will be winning one day. Sangvi, you were fastest and Mohani, you are also there. Superb. ये तो print screen लिया जा रहा है and Teddy आज ये जा रहा है सर के पास. Let me have some fun with him as well, ना? ऐसी थोड़ी ना फिजिक्स फ्रेटर्निटी में थोड़ा तो मजे होने चाहिए. So people, let me get back to the screen. This is what we had for you in today's session. We discussed anything and everything that you wanted to, but the most important thing that you want to know, okay, something happened to me and something just happened to me. I just stopped this. Come on, yaar, people. I want to say that please, 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 please like and subscribe to our channel if you have not done yet, because your support matters the most. This is something I'm still waiting for you. If you like the video, like it now. If you didn't like, dislike it. But if you're not missing any of the sessions on the channel, then that is something that you're really missing. You should not. So do subscribe the channel. Do share the videos with your friend. Make sure that they are also participating with you in the Mentee and have fun with them. Because learning, when it is fun, it is going to stay with you forever. Thank you, people. It was lovely delivering this class. I always enjoy. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit the like button and keep in touch. I will be there in the next session as well. And by the way, kal kuch surprise hai. So let's see what is it. Do come at the session for 3 p.m. That there is some surprise. I'm not going to show it now. Abhi mere chehre pe nazar aa jata hai. But tomorrow, 3 p.m. there is going to be something. Be there. Take care, people. Today, bye bye. Keep smiling. Keep rocking and keep learning. Bye people. Take care. Ta-da! अब मुझे 1 मिनट स्ट्रीम ऑफ करनी पड़ेगी तो मुझे जाना पड़ेगा यहाँ से, वरना फिर सेशन चलता रहेगा.